check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I find out that I change up.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals. And ready to send this away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11 M. Here we go. Can. 11 mighty. 11. 12. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. 11 MT. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's caught. He's got ground. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stop.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
11. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got Kasicki complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
11. 180. Stop.
They'll try him right with Brown. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stops. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
11.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's flown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. They stay on the ground with Kamara. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Room to work at the 35. Through the 45. Alvin Kamara. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
They've run this 12-yard out route kid at the combine all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals with first and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That is Compton. It's Higgins again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
11, 12.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I'm fine, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. 11, MT, Kate. 11,
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. All right, here we go. Second down.
11. Let's get set. 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Here's the pylon.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Big 13. 11.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And final throw before the break. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Colin's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Going play action here. Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11, 11.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made it.
I just want to rock. Body of the year. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Brown on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Burrow trying on 4th down. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Flush down now to his left. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On 1st down, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard. Return it. Sit hard.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. To the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit to a single possession. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A give left side to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Right it.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On third down, here's Burrow. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth.
11.
Trying for it with Burrow. This connects with Higgins. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
11 Thomas. 11 MP.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Gun. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Ball passes into the arms of Jair Alexander, intercepted. And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Ravens to the line now, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Ravens in need of some points before the break. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson escapes out to the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. But he'll get that 1st down. He couldn't do it right there.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up to 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 180. Wait, 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
11 MT.
Burrow now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down Bengals.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the red zone now. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go.
A give now to Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw for Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Rolling left, buying some time. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Middle.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. This throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
No, we changed it. Sit on. 180.
Here's Lamar. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yo.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On the handoff, this is Brown. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. One play action here. Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
11 mighty. 11 MP. Hey. 11.
Burrow on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Now it's Brown. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
180.
Here's Brown again. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, here's Lamar. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
You are. What is it? Go ahead. We changed it.
Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Bengals take possession of the football.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
11. 12. 11.
Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
What? 180. Hey. Come on.
Here he is to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Brown can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Gun.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Can.
Run with Brown. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Fucking whole ass nigga!
Cam Taylor-Britt picks it up. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he...
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10. Play action. Stafford. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Throwing is Hurts. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Hey, Silver.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, 73. Don't touch that. Right.
They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. An ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Drill right, 22.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
32, 280.
On 4th down, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
That one, a gain of 20 in a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Being chased out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Pulled in at the 24. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They're just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
They'll look to throw again. To Barkley on the check down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Barkley, inside handoff. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Carlos Yanni. 73. Carlos Yanni.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments in the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Final minute now of the third quarter. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Zach Bond there on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Stafford now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
He's got Smith here. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now it's Stafford. Pass complete. It's Adams.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. Here comes second down. Now Stafford. And that's caught by Williams. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
And see if you get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Stafford now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They snap it to Stafford. He had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Why you all in my my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space?
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Solo left side. Hey, get set. Hey, Solo. All right, go. Hey.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
All right, fellas, listen up.
A play fake. Now 2 of the throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. J-Licks Hunt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Let's go. It's safe. Go ahead.
From the gun, here's Tua. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They're going to go. It's Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Fake the hand. Pass. Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Tua now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Tua. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
44, ready.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
21G, 21G.
From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Here's a screen coming for White. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
That's good.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And You get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Alabama.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. With Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5. 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he will have a first down, and they're in a field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On play action, Hurts. Forced out wide. Will run again. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Barkley. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep. you know that I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the LA Chargers. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Taylor, 380. 5'9".
Herbert going to go to the air right away. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Herbert. Too much. There he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage. And
under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now Herbert a little unsure of things, so he's going to go ahead and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, they go with Irving. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, 51 yards. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
For the Buccaneers.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. Nothing is the score as they begin with a first down. Now this one finds McConkey. And he takes us beyond the 45 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. A nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down at 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for them very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it's taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. To throw, Mayfield. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. That fell incomplete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out of the 6.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chargers 7. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
The field goal is good.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Play fake. Mayfield steps away to his left. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And some room to run now. And he'll go down the now before getting this inside the 30. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Quick hitter here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
From the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
He's down at the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. That's a great angle right there. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal. another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
21. Chargers 10.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd down at the Buccaneers 7-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Lad McConkey from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Buccaneers 41, Chargers 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
180. What's up?
Once again, it's Irving. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. Fighting off the defender to about the 40-yard line. They'll come up now on second down.
40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Herbert to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Right side, he has Johnston. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert. Being chased, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Here's second down. Herbert going to throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. Yo, man, I swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some rain.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Dances by him. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right to the air goes Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
That's about as exciting of a one-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But, again, just 1 yard out of it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Nix to the air. A short throw to Ingram. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. They get him to the ground line on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Bombers. Almost set. Goes, ready. Ready. Ole. Captain.
Now it's Nix. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
It's now often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of the game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the Broncos' 45-yard line.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. To throw is Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
47.
Prescott yet again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Kill. Then we're going to 53. We're going 47.
Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53.
And again, it's Prescott.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing Nix. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Off the play fake. Nix. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Ready, kill.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Captain. Olay.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll throw again. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott now. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Throwing, Prescott. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to C.D. Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 2. They'll go play action with Nix. A short throw to Ingram. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a give to Dobbins. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Nix. Will connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. This quick pass complete to Sutton. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down at the 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 34 yards. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The first carry down. This is Williams. They'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Prescott off play action. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. We'll drive with the mix with a run by J.J. Dobbins. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
10 at the 19-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now it's Nix. Finding Sutton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And partner, a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
At the 31-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Nix. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Nix to the air. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock.
Trying to give me some more. No, I'll pack this on. I'm talking down on this side like you ain't go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your big 5 air. You already know. Already know how it goes.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is right through. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.